Hi guys, my name is Julia Doolittle and I will be doing my SDL presentation on language disorders. My audience is for teachers who will have a particular student in their general education class. The first question we have to ask ourselves is, what are language disorders? There are three main issues when it comes to language disorders, and these include expressive language issues, receptive language issues, and mixed expressive receptive language issues. Expressive language issues are difficulties in expressing thoughts or ideas. Receptive language issues are when the child experiences difficulties in understanding what is being spoken to them. And mixed expressive or receptive language issues are when both of these issues are combined and the child has both difficulty understanding as well as using spoken language. The main signs to look out for with a child who has a language disorder is a child who uses short, simple, choppy sentences that are ungrammatical and incomplete, or when the child appears to be having difficulty understanding or comprehending simple sentences. Many may wonder what the causes of language disorders are. Experts still are not sure what causes language disorders, but they are believed to be caused by genes and heredity and prenatal nutrition. It is shown that 20 to 40% of children with a family history have the condition themselves, and research also shows that taking folic acid supplements during pregnancy is likely to decrease the chances of a baby having severe language issues. Another question you may ask is what skills are affected due to language disorders. Although these vary depending on the specific language disorder and its severity, the main skills that are affected are social skills and academics. Kids who have expressive language issues will usually experience problems with social skills. This is because expressing themselves and sharing their thoughts with other classmates is important in building those relationships with others. Most children with language disorders also have reading issues as well as writing issues due to their lack of vocabulary and grammar concepts. If you become suspicious of a student having a language disorder, the first step you need to do is to rule out a hearing problem. And by doing this, you would send them to the school's audiologist to have them tested. You can then seek help from the school's speech-language pathologist, or SLP, where they can conduct an evaluation. If the student is diagnosed with a speech disorder by the SLP, the student may need to be seen on a regular basis for therapy sessions. When you have a student in your class who has a language disorder, there are a few things you can do to help out. If a student speaks a sentence or a word incorrectly, correct them by repeating back to them what they uttered but in the correct order. This way they're aware of how to speak the utterance correctly. Also, give your students choices by asking either or questions rather than open-ended ones. This way your student has to choose the correct answer. Lastly, be sure to plan ahead. When conducting class, tell the student in advance that they are going to be called on. This allows the student more time to get their thoughts gathered.